Hello everyone, in today's video we're going to be cleansing the Den of Evil with the Warlock. So I got Diablo II resurrected back when it first came out, and I've done a couple playthroughs with it, and mostly playing as barbarians, and then I had Diablo II way back in the day when it first came out. Same stuff. I've played through as every character, but my favorite has always been the barbarian. So it'll be fun to play as this new warlock and see how it fits my style of play. Alright, and there he is. Sophisticated looking guy. I love the animations and the color scheme that they have surrounding this character. He's going to be named Kibosh, believe it or not. And let's get loaded in.
Good day.
Welcome everyone to the Rogue Encampment. My man Warriv over here. Let's go around and say hello to everyone.
Greetings, stranger. I'm not surprised to see your kind here.
Evil!
Welcome, Outlander, to our glorious hovel.
Hi there, I'm Charcy, the blacksmith here in camp. It's good to see some strong adventurers around here.
Good day to you, partner. I'm Geed, and I can already tell that I'll be your best friend in this forsaken camp.
I am Akara, High Priestess of the Sisterhood of the Sightless Eye. There is a place of great evil in the wilderness.
Alright, so we have our first quest from Akara. Look for the Den of Evil in the wilderness outside the rogue's camp, and we're going to kill everything in it. Alright, so one of the things about the Warlock is his weapon levitates there. He can use both two-handed weapons and single-handed weapons as part of this, and then eventually he'll be able to hold a tome in this item slot. So he'll have a weapon there and a tome in this item slot. Be interested to see when we can get that tome, but for now, let's clear out the Blood Moor.
These creatures of darkness shall yield to me.
He even sounds cool. So starting out, we have a dagger, and this dagger has +1 to miasma bolts, which seems pretty powerful because it just one-shot that zombie. So let's see what it looks like when we do melee strikes with this floating weapon. Alright, so pretty similar. I don't know if it seems like you can attack people from farther away, or if it just looks like that to the naked eye and it isn't effective. So let's go through here. I'm going to clear the whole Blood Moor before going into the den itself. Yeah, I've watched some Diablo 2 gameplay. Let me know if you guys do this as well, because I like to go through each level, every little nook and cranny, and clear every monster in there. Maybe it's just an old grinding mindset I have from when I was a kid and I was just mostly playing offline. Let me know if you guys do that as well, or if you want to see me speed things along in these videos. Alright, we have our first upgrade. Let's kill everyone around us first. Alright, so we seem pretty safe. I did a little bit of investigation into the Warlock skill tree as Chaos, Eldritch, and Demon. Seems like the best build you can do for the Warlock class is to put everything into Ring of Fire, and then everything into Apocalypse, and then after that you do Flame Wave, and then there's some onesie twosies here that you can do throughout. But in the early game, I'm just gonna focus on levitation mastery and some of the summoning until we can get Ring of Fire. So I'm going to start with levitation mastery because it's a passive improvement and it will increase our damage and attack rating with this levitating weapon. And then I mostly want to dump into vitality, energy, and strength. I think once we start leveling up more with this character, we won't be doing many physical attacks, but who knows? I could be wrong. We'll find out. Scepter. I think scepters can also give warlock skills, but I am not completely sure. Maybe it's wands and staffs that can do that, but we'll find out as we go through. Interesting. So as you cast these bolts, they do have some timed damage, so they don't just hit and then dissipate. They also linger for a little bit, which I think you can see with this purple action going on there. I do love the colors in this. I'm a sucker for purple, being a big Prince fan. And then little accents of pink just make it look very cool. Alright, so there's the den itself. We're going to clear the rest of the Blood Moor, and then we're going to go in there and clear it out. Alright, we've got our second skill. I am a sucker for summoning, so I'm going to go ahead and do Summon Goatman. And let's do it. Oh, he looks pretty cool. I'm glad he's on our side. And once again, we'll dump into energy and vitality for the most part. Let me know if I'm doing this stuff wrong. I have been playing this game for a long time, but never got so into it that I was really perfecting builds and stuff like that. I was just kind of having fun and doing it as I go. This Goatman's pretty strong.
Not enough mana.
Oops. There's Flavy.
Turn back. I can tell that you need more experience.
She doesn't believe in us. We'll be back. We'll show you. Alright, so that does it. We're good on inventory space, so let's just head on in. Kill all of
Den of evil. Let's root them all out.
Sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you, bud. He sounds so cool. Alright. Quest log, Den of Evil. Kill all monsters in the Den of Evil. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, having this goat man is great. So far, I'm liking the character. I like all the skills. I like the design of the skills and the strategy behind it. It's just fun to be playing Diablo 2 again. I didn't think they'd ever come out with a new character to play as. It's cool because of this, what is it, Miasma Bolt? Yeah, Miasma Bolt has some lingering power. You can attack multiple monsters at once with it, which is coming in handy with these groups down here. Do I already have leather gloves? We're good on gloves, guys. Alright, so I know I want to bind later with Blood Oath and play around with that, especially consume, so we're gonna go with Demonic Mastery so that we can do that later. And let's move on. There's Corpse Fire, we're gonna save them for last. Have a dramatic ending to our Den of Evil experience. Then we have to run all the way back here to the entrance. I think I have a stamina potion. Thank goodness. Oh, wrong button. Oh, I'm freaking out here. A goat man over there doing work. It's nice how well you can multitask when you have summons that you can just send after other groups. Trying to be very thorough, make sure we don't leave any scraps around here for when we go after Corpse Fire. And I know that there's some updates that they made to the loot stashing system and storage system, and I think we'll get into that in the next video, so make sure you check that out. But for now, let's beat up Corpse Fire. That was easier than I thought. 2 clubs. Corpse Fire's in here clubbing.
The evil of this place departs with me.
What a badass. Return to Akara for a reward. Alright. Let's pick up these clubs. And the strangling potion, some of these mana potions. Let's take all these potions. Those are expensive. Make sure we're not leaving anything behind. And let's head home. I pressed a button so I couldn't hear her. Darn it. I was trying to zoom in like this. Now we know. Alright, next skill. I think I'm going to put it in Bane. Because it lasts 144 seconds. It's a good hex to have. I think we can just set it, and then, at least in the early game, we'll turn that on. It'll make us a little bit more effective for a couple minutes. And let's talk to Kasia. She's going to tell us about the Blood Raven.
My rogue scouts have just reported an abomination in the monastery graveyard.
Man, I felt pretty rude there, not even looking at her as she talked to me. I never did put that skill point on Bane, so let's do that now. And let's watch this quest dissolve. And next is Sister's Burial Ground, where we face the Blood Raven. That'll be the next episode. Also in the next episode, we'll go over some of the new things, some of the new storage capabilities, and basically everything that they added into this new update that contains the Warlock. I just wanted to get into it, cleanse that den of evil, and then get ready for the next episode. Alright, thanks for watching. See ya.